Folks. EZRA kwani Rescos ilisaulika tu hivyo. Nakuru Beyond the City, episode 24. There you have it. Folks, Nakuru Beyond the City, episode 24. Rescos. Watu wa Rescos wameshinda wakiniuliza, EZRA kwani Rescos ilisaulika tu hivyo? No. We will go everywhere and anywhere and everywhere in this Nakuru City and Nakuru County. So Rescos haikusahaulika, na leo hii I am at Racecourse Estate in Nakuru, presenting Nakuru Beyond the City, episode 24. And we are starting right here at Zakayo's Center. Okay, so I'm right here at Zakayo's. So I believe this place was called Zakayo's because of this hotel here, written Zakayo's Hotel. Okay, probably this was the first major establishment in this area, Zakayo's Hotel. There you have it. And yeah, I believe this area was called Zakayo's owing to this hotel. So now the center itself today, I see a lot of businesses here, starting with the water point pale, another water point. There are some two prominent butcheries here. I see the Urban Feast Butchery and Dairy, and I also see that one is known as Smart Choice Butchery, Dairy and Choma Zone. We are probably going to have lunch between these, you know, in either of these two butcheries here. And I believe they also cook food. Maybe we can decide where we'll go for lunch, Freddy. Sindio? Yeah. I do piki ponki or something? No, we can just do it now. Since I'm here, you know, we are probably going to move from Zakayo's and go elsewhere. But I will come back here for lunch. So let's start piki ponki, paka mielo disco, piki ponki. Okay, we'll have lunch there, but later that is. So now right here at Zakayo's, I see we have the Bounty Supermarket on that end. Okay, Bounty Supermarket. Actually, this is a new chain of supermarkets that has again started right here in Nakuru. So apart from this branch, they have a branch in Kiamonyi. They have a branch, they're going to open a branch at Barnabas. And there's another branch they have also said coming soon at the Imani Mall along Nakuru Eldoret Highway, Bounty Supermarket. Now, the thing with many of these supermarkets in Kenya, they usually start in Nakuru, you know. Many of them are born in Nakuru. Gilani's, Nakumat, Tuskys, Quickmart, you know, all those giants, you know, supermarkets that became giants eventually. They started right here in Nakuru, all of them. And you guys, watch out for this Bounty Supermarket as well. Okay? Because now they are about to have 4 operational branches in Nakuru. Then eventually I believe they will be all over the country. Lakini Quickmart nyinyi bado mmetukosea. Hamwezi kuwa mulianza hapa, alafu ile branch ya Shabab tu bado ndo iko pale. We need more. Anyway, today we are at Rescos. Okay, so still here at Zakayo's, there are some grocery stores pale, some boutiques, some salons, some cosmetics shops, kule juu. In short, you know, there is business around here. You know, this Zakayo Center hapa. Enyewe watu wa Rescos, you know, that's why wameshinda wakinipush. EZRA bana, kwani Rescos tulisahaulika? So Zakayo Center, I believe, naona, you know, inafanya poa, you know, like there is the basic things ambazo mtu unahitaji, paka gas point naona pale, M-Pesa shops naona pale, KCB nini, mitaani, cooperative mitaani, all those kind of, you know, financial services, Madina water naona hako pale. Yani mambo ni mengi nawaambia hapa Zakayo's. Huko nako kunaenda wapi? I think inaenda hivi, join pale kwa barabara, and then it goes the other side. Ooh, Nakuru Beyond the City, Rescos. And yeah, so Zakayo's, inaona tumemaliza Zakayo's. Sasa kuna center zingine bado ziko hapa Rescos. kuna ingine pia inaitwa Kawangware, tutafika pale pia. So that has been the introduction of Nakuru Beyond the City Racecourse episode 24. Tutembee sasa mtaani tuone mtaani yenyewe inakaa namna gani. All right. Now, from this point where I'm standing, Freddy, you can come here on this side. Wale wananiuliza, EZRA naweza pata shop hapo Nakuru. Naweza pata shop mtaani. Mimi naona hizi stalls ni kama zinataka watu wakuje huku ndani. You know, looking at these stalls hapa, mimi naona hizi stalls ziko ready for business. Juu on the ground floor naona iko occupied fully, but on first floor kule hata wameandika in fact stalls to let pale. You know, so ndo hizi EZRA naweza pata mahali naweza biashara mtaani. Ndo hii hapa hivi. Kuja hapa Rescos, weka biashara hapo. Kuja hapa hadi bado inaendelea hivi ndani. You know, it's a mini center in a way ambapo unaweza fanya nini? Unaweza kuja uwekeze biashara. Haya, kuja tuende huko. Before we continue, are you looking for quality curtain rods and accessories in Nakuru? At Pelakim Engineering Limited, we manufacture stylish and durable curtain rods, perfect for homeowners, apartment developers, hotels, school dormitories, and much more. We also offer powder coating services for a wide range of items, from metal furniture to car rims, gates, and indoor or outdoor fixtures. You need custom designs? Our CNC laser cutting delivers precise, creative cuts for gates, balcony enclosures, signages, grills, garden screens, and more. We work with homeowners, contractors, interior designers, fabricators, and business owners to bring ideas to life fast and professionally. Visit us at Barnabas Nakuru along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway, or visit our Nakuru Town Office along Lower Bedi Road. Call or WhatsApp 0797 220 960 or 0799 138 556. Pelakim Engineering Limited. Precision, style, durability. All right, now when it comes to the road network hapa Rescos, you can see it is nicely planned. You know, like this road comes from there. There's another road kule inakuja hapa. This junction goes like this, goes like that. I mean, the planning generally was, you know, really good. And most importantly, by the way, the roads in Rescos, they are tarmacked, you know? Yani ni mtaa ambao iko na lami almost kila mahali. And that is really a plus. Now, this Rescos is one of those the early suburbs, okay, za hapa Nakuru. There was the likes of Rescos, kulikuwa pale na Kenlands on that side, kina section 58, hiyo area Koinanga pale. These are the early estates za hapa Nakuru, you know. So when you're looking at maybe the, you know, the real estate, you know, the housing department, well, unaweza ona kwamba there is not a touch of, you know, modern, you know, styles, you know, hapa Rescos. Okay, so that's because, like I've said, in estate ambayo it was established way back. Okay, na that time ya way back, hapa sasa ndo wadosi walikuwa wanaishi hapa. Hiyo time ulikuwa unasema unaishi Rescos, watu wanasema huko ni kwa masource bana. Okay, but yeah, the road network again really nice, well planned out, and the roads are tarmacked in this estate. Oh, wonderful. Racecourse. Kwa kina Margaret si hapa. I think ni ile pande ingine ama? Kwa kina Margaret I think leta manasi yako naona inakaa best ama bestest. Tunataka kuwafanyia advertisement hapa na watu wajue mtaa wa estate unaonekana namna gani. Mtu akitaka kuja kuishi huko Rescos, ni nini ndo unapata huko Rescos? Unaona, je, kuna mali nitanunua fruits box? Hapa ni kwa nani? Hapa kwa Mama Ken. Sasa angalia vile ako na soko proper ya matunda zote, banana nini, I don't need to explain, but for fruits Mama Ken hapa Rescos. Hizi ni blackberry ama zinaitwa nini? Akopaka na hizi blackberry hapa. My daughter anapenda hizo blackberry sana. In fact sije nimbaie. Acha nimbaie. Kwa Mama Ken, Rescos. Sasa ndo tunafanya nini? Tunauma kandizi, tunauma ka pineapple. Hata mimi pineapple. Alafu unifungie hiyo blackberry bunch moja. Rescos! Rescos! EZRA, kwani ulisahau Rescos? Hatukusahau. Tulikuwa tunakuja. Sasa tuko kwenu leo. Sasa nipigieni simu. Wale mmekuwa mkiniuliza EZRA, kwani ulisahau Rescos jameni? Rescos! You know? Leta hiyo imeiva kabisa, hiyo iko na maji. Naomba kupea mic tupe historia kidogo. Okay. All right, so I want to give the history of this estate. All right, so these roads, you know, that I said are nicely tarmacked, these were actually racetracks. So just to give you a history of Racecourse Estate, because I've tried to talk to some, I've tried to talk to some natives here, a few of them, but they're camera shy. So I'll do it myself. So back in the days, starting in the 50s, around there, up to around mid 70s. So this place used to host the Nakuru motor racing circuit. So hizi barabara hizi ambazo unaona hapa, they were the race tracks. Okay, zile gari, they call them the Formula One. The Formula One of back in the days, it used to happen right here at a racecourse. Okay, so around the 1980s now, I don't know whatever happened back then vizuri, but the land, the motor circuit kwanza iliisha, the racing stopped. Even the people who were racing, mostly the Wazungus, they left. So now the land around the circuit was now repurposed to residential purposes. So eventually now people started to settle here. The vast land was subdivided into plots, the 50 by 100s. And from the look of it, you can see, these are like 40 by 80s, 50 by 100s, in this area of Rescos. And so today you have, a buzzing community here at Rescos, whereby you have residential, you have their own compounds, you have a few apartments, it's a mix. You have apartments and own compounds here. And also you have these ground level homes like this one here. So that is Rescos for you today in 2025. So from a motor racing circuit to an urban settlement. That is the brief history of Rescos that I know of. So there's a time I advertised an Airbnb at an apartment here, which I've seen, and it is still there. This very apartment here, They have an Airbnb on the rooftop. You know, it's a penthouse Airbnb. This is apartment here. This good one. This modern one. So they have an Airbnb kule juu, a 2-bedroom Airbnb, 5,000 shillings per, you know, per night. Sindio, it's usually counted as per night when it comes to hotel industry. Yeah. So, and of course, you know, there we go again. Nice roads coming from that route all the way kule juu. So hata ukikuja kusettle, now that I've told you there's an Airbnb here, at least you see even the neighborhood. You have even seen the neighborhood. So yeah, they have internet, everything. I think I'll share some photos of this Airbnb. It's just on this apartment kule juu. Just that I passed this road, then I recalled there's actually something above there. But Rescos is very nice. You know, it's really an awesome area. Especially for me, I love good roads in my neighborhood. So Racecourse is a favorite. Yeah. Before we continue, are you looking for a laptop or PC that fits your lifestyle? CSAM's Technologies iko na wewe. Whether you are a student researching assignments, an office pro handling presentations and reports, or a creative guru doing video editing, 3D rendering, and everything in between, CSAM's Technologies is your go-to shop for quality, reliable, and affordable computers. From budget-friendly laptops with great battery life and portability, to power-packed machines with the latest processors, SSD storage, plenty of RAM, and a dedicated graphics card, tunayo yote, mpya and refurbished. Find us at Moonlight Plaza, ground floor, shop number G15, Nakuru CBD, or call 0723 500 1H2 or 0720 237 659. You can even WhatsApp. CSAM's Technologies, tunakufikisha digital. Now, let's continue. In fact, let me go to the rooftop of this apartment. The one I told you has a penthouse Airbnb. Here it is. You can see, you know, how beautiful it is out here. Today, I didn't make the call earlier, wanifungulie. Yeah, and have a view of Rescos from above. You know? And that is the beautiful view of Rescos here. In fact, I'm seeing the whole of Nakuru from the spot where I am here. Wow! I'm seeing all the way to Pipeline, Nakuru Estate, St. Mary's Hyrax, Dog Section, White House, Milimani, CBD. Whoa! Amina, Golden Life Mall, Njoro, Ngata, everywhere. You see, that is why I keep saying, Maze, let us build them high kidogo, you know, for this kind of views. Well, of course, you know, we have those, we have that small issue that we can't build them high. But I'm actually seeing an apartment here at Langalanga under construction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa, 8 floors already. And I see they have already added columns for the next floor. Okay, I'm looking forward to see how that one will turn out. But I'm sure like that one will have amazing views of the surrounding. On this side, I can see Honeymoon Hill. You see that hill there? It is known as Honeymoon Hill. So back in the days of the Nakuru motor racing circuit, there are photos showing people viewing the cars, the races from that hill, okay? Just people seated along that hill and they are watching the races up at Chini, you know, on the Rescos here. Wherever we are here, it was a Rescos. So, wow! And I'm also seeing Lake Nakuru National Park. I enjoy views of the lake. It's awesome. It's really awesome, you know? Lake Nakuru National Park, Honeymoon Hill. Aye! Let us build them high. Let's build them high, bana. High tu kidogo. You know, we don't have to build them skyscrapers, but at least substantially high. You know, at least, you know, we get to enjoy this kind of views. Woo! It's beautiful. All right, wacha nishuke sasa. Aya, kuna moto, kuna waka, kuna moto. Nimeenda kwa matanki huku juu. Don't try this at home, but kama mko na rooftop na iko na matanki, unaweza enda tu. As long as you're not afraid of heights. Mimi nimezoea kupanda apartments hapa na pale kwenda site, so yeah. All right, sasa tushuke, tuendelee na groundworks. All right.
Ezra.
Yeah.
Najua mimi niko hapa. Tukishoot hii Beyond the City. Barabara inanishangaza. Niko zile za kwani naishi wapi? Pipeline. Pipeline manyumba ziko fiti.
Sure.
Ziko BA, ziko modern. Everything best. Barabara my friend. Huwezi tembea huko. Gari huwezi ingia.
Yeah. Kwanza vile sasa kumenyesha
this place. Fred, waonyesha hiyo drone shot huku venye kuko. Well, not so bad, but definitely nyumba ni za kitambo. But barabara modern. So ni exchange. Kwetu hakuna barabara. What do you think is really the problem? Is it our leaders ama I mean,
you can't get everything. Nasa vile wanasemanga the world is unfair. So kule Pipeline, yes, unapata very modern apartments, very good houses, but no good roads like this. But here at Rescos, they have the good roads. Yani unakaa uko tao, unaweza tembea tu na sandals.
Niko na slippers.
Unatembea tu na sandals hapa vizuri politely. I've been trying to tell now the developers or prospective developers that if now they are looking to build apartments in Nakuru, they should come to a place like Rescos here, you know, so that a guy like you now, if you would have gotten the apartment that you live in here at Rescos, it would have been a bonus. Because now, yes, the apartment there is awesome, but now the road going there is headache.
Wanafaa kuja
so that's why nashinda nikiwaambia wakuje Rescos. That's why I keep saying kujeni huku town, tujenge huku town so that infrastructure kama hii watu wengi to enjoy this infrastructure at large, which actually you are leading me to the next segment which I was going to talk about now, the real estate around this area. But if you have another question, ask.
No, this is irony. Kinaya kwa hali ya juu. Kwa hali ya juu. Juu Ezra, ni wapi una expect magari mingi ziingie? just to be honest, ni hapa ama ni huko. We can stay here for quite a number of minutes bila gari.
Yeah, sure.
But watu wako fine. Watu wako sawa tu kutembea. But huko kwetu magari ni mingi. Kwenye kunaingiwa ni magari ziko mob. Kwenye wanaingia pia ni wengi.
Kwanza vile sasa hivi kunanyesha, potholes ni kubwa kubwa, magic still waters kwa barabara nini. Yeah,
do you think it's a leadership problem or what is happening?
No, for me, from where I sit, I've always thought ni the 50 by 100 problem. For me, I've always looked at it that way. Because now, like right now, Kematek, you have people selling plots, you know, cutting actually even fresh parcels of land. You go to a place like, you know, even Mzee Wanyama. So people are taking you to Mzee Wanyama to go and live there. The roads that you're talking about, they're not there. You know, they're not those roads. And then is a place where you go to start from zero. You know, start building. Kutoka zero, yani, ni shamba tu tumewapea. Okay, or even Ngata. Even some places in Ngata, I've seen some places, I've seen people going all the way to Solai, telling people that they are selling clothes. And then they're telling them, oh, kuna barabara, kuna nini. You know, it is just those, hizo nini, wanakuja tu mara ya kwanza, wanalainisha tu vizuri na moram, alafu wanaachia hapo. And then they tell you that's a road. But it is not a road like here at Rescos, you see. So for me, honestly, I've always thought, like it is that issue of 50 by 100 and poor planning as well. Unaona, mi naonanga ni hiyo. From my own observation, having been out here in this market for a while, mi naonanga like that is the issue.
Okay.
These are the places which should be advertising for properties for sale. Actually, it looks like that area pale zini kama wanataka kuanza kujenga soon. I don't know about that. But wamekuwa wamepiga hiyo mabati ni nini, so we just wait. But mimi honestly, I've always thought ni hiyo issue ya 50 by 100. Those who are interested in developing sasa, unapata, they will go to a place because the land is cheap. Okay, like that pipeline, for example. Let's go back to maybe like 7 years ago. So you'll go to that place. Yes, the land is cheap. You'll get a 50 by 100. Ujenge apartment, a 2-bedroom ambayo utalipisha 13,000. A friend of mine alikuwa anaishi hapo pipeline. Kwa 2-bedroom ya 13K. So that 2-bedroom, if it is somewhere here that is developed, it will fetch a lot more.
True.
You see?
True.
So I really don't know why even developers go for cheap land, bora nijenge, vis-a-vis maybe a bit expensive land, nijenge na nipate even more returns. I really don't know. I have never understood why they go for, you know, for cheap land anywhere. You know, bora tu ameambiwa iko mahali fulani, watu vile watafika. Sasa unaona hiyo barabara unasema from the developers is like naonanga vile watu watafika, mimi sijali. Watu watafika tu. Mtafika tu, lakini mimi nyumba yangu utajenga, lakini nyinyi mtajua vile mtafika. So watu wa pipeline,
this place is goated. I've seen goats. This place is actually goated. So nyinyi watu wa pipeline, msikuwe na wasiwasi. Maybe siku moja. But I feel, you know,
siku moja mtawekewa.
You know, for you have the influence of people. Regardless of if developer amedevelop mahali ama amechukua mahali ni cheap ama si cheap. I mean, pipeline is part of Nakuru City.
It is, it is sure.
It's proximal to town. White House wanafanya kazi poa. Lando is already done. E-place sasa iko done. So those places, kutoka I think the eastern side of Nakuru has no road development as the western side. Right?
Sure, indeed. So, true.
Yeah. So,
because if you go to Kaptembo here, it is tarmacked all through.
Sure.
London is tarmacked all through. You come to Rescos here, it's tarmacked all through. So Langalanga is Nakuru East, but it is tarmacked all through. Freehold is tarmacked. Section 58. But then even White House was just recently. It's recently. Ndo walianza like soon as last year. Ndo walianza kutamak nini barabara pale sehemu za White House. So yes, the leadership also plays a part, because if you have a leadership that is not looking on matters, on those matters. So obviously,
I'm wondering, the same MP who gets money for developing this road, is the same MP. They are not in two different countries. They're in the same country. So you wonder what.
So the goals are different. When you spoke of Nakuru West, for example, honestly, even recently, there are even more roads that are being tarmacked in Nakuru West.
You see?
So for Arama, for instance, of the MP of Nakuru West, he has really, from the look of things, he has really focused on improving the roads.
True. But when you say developers could be, unaweza kuta sasa people who own this type of houses, hawataki kuuza.
Yeah, that's another issue.
They want to hold on to them.
That's another thing.
Yeah, so the place will always look old.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
But anyway, I love the place. Barabara on the top of the list.
Like even this establishment you're looking here, this establishment, I mean, this is a madhouse. Okay, this is a madhouse.
Yeah.
But it has been plastered. Okay, ni plaster tu imepigwa nje, but inside the fabric ndani ni
top, yeah.
So, and you see, in this day and age, we still have homes like this.
Sure.
In Nakuru, when we should be having, modern apartments. At Rescos, we have a gym here. So I'm about to go inside. You have a look. So at least ukijua unakuja kuishi Rescos, gym pale, at least utapata mahali ya ku-exercise. Si ndio? Very important. Wacha tuone hii gym. Inaitwa Lifestyle Fitness Gym. If I'm not wrong, vile nimeona, it is massive. Hey, it's big.
Nice equipment, by the way.
Yeah, and they have, good equipment. Vipi sa? Yeah. Karibuni. Tumeingia sasa. Wewe ndo nimepigia ama wewe ndo umetumwa? Johnny.
So hii place.
Yes.
Hii place inaitwa.
Can you give Johnny a mic? Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. Okay. So give Johnny the mic. Atuambie about the gym here.
So.
Yes, Johnny. So you are telling us this place inaitwa
Limitless Lifestyle Center.
Okay.
The Limitless Lifestyle Center.
Yes.
So we are a community center. Comprising of a gym.
Yes.
A vocational training center and a life coaching and counseling center.
Vocational training.
Yes. So vocational training, we do digital training in conjunction with EZRA Digital. We've done a couple of programs with them hapa. So yes, alafu we do a lot of life coaching programs. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, so that is Joe. Joe is in charge of our gym division.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the one you were sending.
Yes, he's the one I was sending. But then hako amefika nikaona mimi ndio niko karibu siku mbali nilikuwa. Yeah.
All right. It's a proper gym. How are the people of Rescos receiving it?
Yeah, we've been here for many years. We started off as a gym, purely gym. So yeah, so the people of Rescos, they received it well. Yeah, so we have classes in the morning and in the evening. But then during the day, like in the morning today, we have our life coaching sessions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that why you have projectors there? I'm seeing two projectors.
Yes. Yes, we started off here and then we moved there. So we're also building another. We are stretching to fill this. Yeah, we do a lot of programs. We do football viewing. We do Yeah, so but mostly community empowerment.
Okay.
Yeah, mind, body and spirit.
Mind, body. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So that's basically what we do. We do mind, body, spirit. So we have lots of programs.
Yeah.
The gym, of course, being the key. We started off as purely a gym. I was a gym instructor for 20 years.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where we started. Then around that time, I was still working as a pastor, as a youth pastor. So we just combined the two.
So were you doing your pastoral ministries from here?
No, I was doing Nania. In fact, that's where I was, in a nearby church.
Okay.
But then now, being that the place is ours, we were able to build this facility. So now we can be able to do a lot more for the community.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah. So we've been here for 8 years.
Mind, body, and spirit.
Mind, body, and spirit. Yeah.
So this is more than a gym.
Yeah, it's more than a gym. We do lots of stuff here. We do counseling. We do programs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
That's why you have this sitting area here.
We have this amphitheater.
Amphitheater.
Yeah.
So you also show movies, maybe?
Yeah, there was a time we did.
Like a movie.
We do that mostly just for the community that we serve. So wakikam, we have what we call
Do they pay?
No, for the community.
Okay.
It depends. It depends on the program, on the nature of the program.
Okay.
Like the gym is a paid up service.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the programs are sponsored. Yeah, but we do faith-based programs. Our programs are purely faith-based.
Okay.
So we are here to spread the word of God.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah.
So is there a time when maybe a session is ongoing this side and people are in the gym?
Yeah, no, actually what happens, the gym runs in 2 sessions. We run group sessions in the morning from 5 till 8, till 8:30.
Okay.
Then the community center now takes over. So we run our programs from 8 till about 1. Sometimes they go into the afternoon.
Okay.
Then the gym again takes over from around 4 till 9 in the evening. Yeah.
So now that it is facing this side.
No, usually in a face pande ingine.
Okay.
Usually in a face pande ingine.
Easy.
Yes.
So that you speak to the audience.
I speak to the audience.
Wow, salale.
Yeah, so when we do that, so now, usually now wakati wako hapa, huwa tunatumia sasa hii.
Okay.
Unaona?
Hii kitu inaitwaje? Nimeiona kwa nyumba mahali.
Retractable projector screen.
Retractable screen.
That's
the projector.
The projector, that's
the retractable screen. Yes.
Yeah, so as we ile tunaenda tukigrow, so tuta expand pandele ingine. So next time utakam, it will be a full amphitheater mpaka huko.
Okay. Are you looking for business for people to come for?
Yeah, actually what we do from time to time, we hire the hall out because it's a community center, so it's a shared space. So we've had people having their Aurora shows here. We've had people having their functions here. We have a lot of people having different programs. So our desire was for this space to be used by the community for various means.
Okay.
Like a community meeting point.
Okay.
On a melting point where guys just come. We do a lot of programs, the parenting, the business development, and so on.
Okay. Okay. So maybe you can give them your number.
Yeah. So my number is 0715 974 907. My name is Johnny. Hit me up to get tukutana.
Good. So if you have an event coming up, if you have a program to run, if you have a training to do.
Yeah, we do lots of team building, youth work. Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mwendaji wa gym.
Hii ndio inawashinda hizi. Hii si ni hivi na bebangwa.
Nice.
Si mko anataka kujua vile inabebwa. Nikikuja tizi nitabeba. Kong. You see? You are the trainer, yeah?
I'm the trainer.
Wonderful stuff. Nitakuja. Tupige nini moja hapa mkono bicep inaone.
Nakubali.
Ndio. But of course iko na imejikatakata. It is still toned. Sasa ni muscle tu tunaweka. Wacha niwaonyeshe bicep yangu iko toned. Abu Freddy mulika hapa. So unaona iko na
Inform si bicep.
Oh, forearm. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, the form is still toned, so iko fiti bado. Tuende kazi. Sasa tukirudi itafura. Ikuwe kaya huyo jamaa. Hebu tena tuende.
Karibu.
Ai, puta. Yuko best.
Karibu.
Folks, matatu za kuja Rescos ndo hizo hapo unaziona. Zinaitwa KST Sacco. Ukiipata pale Tao, KST Sacco na Langa Line, hizo ndo matatu ambazo zinakuja hapa Rescos. Unasemaje? Now, speaking about property development, here is one plot for sale. The numbers are right there. Just call those numbers and liaise with them. Okay? Ndo hizo hapo. Hii ploti iko kwa soko. Namba 2 ndo hizo hapo. Alafu tuweke hapo something modern vizuri. So that my good friend Kematek anaweza kuja kuishi huko, ahame pipeline, akuja Rescos kwa barabara nzuri.
How are you?
Poa. Aya, thank you. Folks, najua mtaniuliza Ezra, huko Rescos kuna internet. So niko hapa nje hii apartment hapa, naona iko na fiber ready zone, get internet, hata namba ameweka hapo. Kuna mwingine hapa anaitwa aje Prime Matrix, hii pia ni internet. Hata huyo alikuwa internet connect. So Rescos, it is connected with internet. Hata ndo hizi hapa. Angalia kwa hii pole ya stima hapa. Ndo hizo cables zao za watu wa internet hapo. Various providers ziko hapa. So Rescos kuna internet connection. Okay. This place imekonga ikisumbua. Let me speak about this place. Fred, I want to speak about this place. All right, folks. So this section hapa ambayo inatengenezwa hapa kwa barabara imekuwa ikisumbua sana for a long time. Maji yote ilikuwa inatoka kule juu town, inakuja inakwama hapa. Okay? So it used to cause issue, ya traffic na magari. So yeah. Sasa saizi wanatengeneza hata drainage ndo hizi zimewekwa hapa kando. Okay? Alafu pale kwa barabara I think soon sasa watamwaga lami, itakuwa fiti. Exactly, just a part of Rescos here. All right. No. This one, the way they are doing it, this problem has to go away completely. Yeah. Maji na kujanga inasimama hapa. So now, the way they are doing it, hapa sasa, that problem will go away completely. Unaona vile wameunda drainage vizuri hapa kando. Na ile pande ingine. Naenda hivi. Hii sasa, haitaikuwa na shida yote tena hapa tena. Juu hapa hivi iko low. Exactly. Maji ilikuwa inajaa hapa bana, gari hazipiti. Hii wanaunda standard ya highway. Folks, I'm inside Jubilee Christian Church. It is here at Rescos, and also in that Jubilee Christian Church, they also have Jubilee Christian School. So I'm here with the headmistress. She can say a word, tell us about the school, and then I'll also have someone else speaking about the church, even as I inform you guys of the schools and even churches that are found here at Racecourse. You can continue.
Okay, my name is Teacher Stephanie Njeri. I'm the headmistress of Jubilee Christian School. It's a Christian-based school. It started in the year 2021, and we have been teaching the children since then until now. We only have the ECD levels, playgroup PP1 and PP2. Yeah.
So thank you for that. So if you're coming to Rescos and you're looking for the ECD school to take your child, well, Jubilee Christian School is here. So other schools that you find here at Rescos include Carol Academy. You know, it's a prominent school, even from way back, many years. It has been in existence for many years. Then you have the Racetrack Primary School. It is a public school. If we stretch a bit further, you'll also find the Pangani Comprehensive School and also the Pangani Special School. Maybe in the neighborhood now you can get other schools around Langalanga Primary, for example, you know. Exactly. So when it comes to churches, apart from the JCC here, which I'm going to take you inside, so there are also other denominations. You know, if you're an SDA person, for instance, there is SDA for you. There's another church that we saw on the road. Naitwaje Freddy? Nimesahau jina yake, but I'm sure they're seeing it on the screen. And even the Catholic denomination, people are Rescos hapa, they have it. You know, the Catholic Diocese of Nakuru, I've seen that they have a center here as well. Exactly, so mambo ni mengi. So ukiwa Rescos, uko sorted. Kama unaenda church, kama unatafuta shule, I believe you will have something for yourself. Let's have a look at the House of Restoration here. So you guys are on the drum set, practicing for the weekend, for Sunday? Oh, okay. So I think this is my favorite part in church, praise and worship part. Amani Brian does the drum set, and you do the piano. The piano, yeah. So I think these guys, they are preparing for Sunday. Yeah, songs za Sunday. So if you advance straight ahead, you'll go to a place inaitwa Eldoret. Hata Nakuru kuna place inaitwa Eldoret. Ukiwa pale town, and then you are taking those KST matatu ambazo niliwaambia zinakuja Rescos, you'll see kwa kibao imeandikwa Eldoret, wapi kule? Kawangware, you know? So we also have Eldoret here, even Kawangware stage. So Kawangware stage vile na advance barabara, I'll get there and I'll show you Kawangware stage. All right. So some places in Rescos, I've got these kind of courts here. So whereby you have a main gate that now goes into the estate. And of course, inside the estate now you have various residential setups, including bungalows and also those ground level homes for rent. Okay, so you have this kind of setups as well. Matrix doesn't think he can provide a solution for this. Two bedroom. EZRA naweza pata 2 bedroom uko Rescos. EZRA. Mbona uendangi Rescos kufanya house hunting huko? Sasa leo nikifanya Beyond the City, Modiant wanasema wako na 2 bedroom huku ndani in this court. So like I said again, I told you earlier, here at Rescos you do find some courts, gated courts like this, and this one is another one. I showed you one, and we have another one here, a court as well. All right. We are still in Rescos. Ni aje baba?
Leo nimekuona live.
Okay. Tuko huku mtaa yenu leo. All right. Haya. Bwana, wote wanataka kanisa. Yeah, so I saw this establishment from a distance. Then I thought, what some wonderful modern homes here at Rescos. However, as the locals told me, this is an establishment belonging to the Catholic Diocese of Nakuru, and you can see they have the Mwangaza Rehab Center for street children, and also you have sisters pia wanaishi hapa. You see Trinitarian Sisters of Madrid pia niliambiwa kwamba wako na makao hapa. So today I won't bother to go in, but yeah, I really thought, it's like some mansionettes, from a distance they were looking some like beautiful mansionettes. I even thought maybe are they for sale or something. But yeah, so that's it. And I've come even closer, to that honeymoon hill right there. There it is. It is really close now. I believe if I go straight, I can go there. But again, some folks told me that honeymoon hill these days, you have some of those bad guys going to chill there. So I won't bother to go there now. Na kamera zangu na nini. Although I'm looking at kids, there are kids walking that side. Actually, wanaenda huko. Anyway, I'll go there another day na tufanya pia content about honeymoon hill. So the locals of Nakuru call it Mlima Ugali, but it is actually honeymoon hill. So this one is, it's a beautiful establishment. right there. Okay. When you see these blue posts, then it's an indication that the water line has passed this area. And actually the people of Rescos do enjoy piped water, of course supplied by the Nakuru City Water and Sanitation Company, Nawasco. Yeah, so at least watu wa Rescos, huku kuna maji, kuna piped water, which is very important. All right. When you look at a section like this here at Rescos, you can see it was well done. You know, you have the road at the center, and then on the side you have the pedestrian walkways on either side of the road. You know, on the left side there is a pedestrian track, and right here as well there's a walkway. And actually there are two of them, you know, which is beautiful. Folks, it turned out to be another rainy day here at Rescos, so I took my shade at Nakuru Smart Price Furnitures hapa kwa Saimo. Sasa mvua imeisha, it is around 6 p.m. so we have to leave it at that. Sasa lazima tumalizie tu hapo tuende, alafu yeah, whatever you have seen of Rescos, it is what it is. They have good roads like that good friend of mine alisema. When it comes to housing, wale waniuliza Ezra, mbona uendangi house hunting Rescos? Well, zile manyumba mmeona hapa Rescos nyingi, hiyo miundo yake nikiwaletea bado mtaniambia hauna modern, because many of you tell me you want modern. We have seen a few schools at Rescos here. If you go to church, I've told you the churches that are here at Rescos. Their roads have got street lights, very nice, you know. Like the one I'm standing on here, we saw the sidewalks, you know, very nice. So yeah, and the estate itself is just a few minutes from Nakuru CBD. In fact, if you have a private car or maybe a bike, getting here is a matter of maybe 10 minutes and you'll be here at Rescos. But I also showed you the matatus that come to Rescos. So with matatu, you may take a little bit longer because you know matatu lazima iende isimamishe. But from town to here, not as many stages za kusimama. You know, stage ka mbili tatu, and then of course you get to Rescos. Now, if you have any question about Rescos, you can just drop it in the comment section and I will respond. But as of now, sikubeba hata jacket. It's feeling really chilly. You know, kumenyesha for like an hour or so hapa Rescos. Even in town at large, you know, kumenyesha Nakuru. Exactly. So if there is something else that you wanted to know, well, just drop it in the comment section and I will respond. But most importantly is to show the vibe and the environment of that particular estate that we go to. So that when I say there is a 2-bedroom apartment at Rescos, there is an Airbnb at Rescos, like the one I told you about, then at least you have a picture of how Rescos looks like, which is important. Sindio? So mpaka hapo, see you in the next one in Nakuru Beyond the City, episode 25, which will be from Kabarak. All right.